When it comes to AI, we do not yet have a good global agreement on guardrails. Hi, I'm Paul Friedrichs. I'm a retired general officer from the U.S. Air Force, spent a lot of years working on biotechnology and biological threats, and then went to the National Security Council and to the White House. I had the great pleasure of being in China a couple of times last year. Chinese government counterparts highlighted this as well, that they see a need for the United States and China to take a leadership role in developing guardrails, since we are two of the countries that have some of the most advanced work occurring in this area. We don't have to agree with everything that the Chinese do, but this is an area where we could demonstrate that we have a shared interest, and that's ensuring that this technology is used responsibly and safely and effectively to benefit mankind. Within the United States, we've talked about those guardrails for several years now, and I had the opportunity when I was in the White House to be part of the team that wrote the executive order for artificial intelligence, and we clearly called out the need for these guardrails and began to develop them. Unfortunately, many of those guardrails that we had established or efforts that we had implemented to mitigate risk have been removed or have been substantially weakened in the new administration as they work on a different approach. I'm eager to see the substance that they will come up with, because I think that there's different ways that we can approach mitigating this risk. The only thing that would be wrong is if we continue to admire the problem and talk about someday doing something instead of doing something right now. And I've heard that over and over again from industry leaders. The responsible industry leaders who are working in this space highlight that in the absence of guardrails, each of them are having to guess what the best guardrails are. The not so responsible corporate actors are choosing not to invest much time and effort on that, and instead are taking advantage of the lack of clear guardrails to see how much they can get away with. And I think that actually exacerbates or augments the risk as we go forward.